Hi! In today's video, we're going to discuss how fatigue and tiredness setting in at the end of your round can severely impact your performance and can actually turn a good round into a very average or even a bad round. But by using products like this, you can try and make sure that that is not going to happen. Okay, let's get cracking. So, when it comes to eating properly to maintain sporting endurance, I can actually say that I am a bit of an authority on the subject, because in the 15 years when I stopped playing golf, I went off to explore cycling as a sport and ended up doing a lot of endurance cycling events. So I did an event called the Raid Pyrenean, where you cycled coast to coast from the Atlantic coast to the Mediterranean coast of France, cycling right over the backbone of the Pyrenees, 721 kilometres over 21 Pyrenean mountains in 100 hours. And trust me, if you didn't fuel correctly on an event like that, then you were going to get into big trouble. Now, I'm not saying that a game of golf is obviously that level of endurance. It's obviously not. But mark my words, in any sport, if you start to feel any lack of energy or fatigue towards the end of your round, it will affect your performance. Okay, so we're going to play a hole. We've got the third at Pleasanton here. So at the moment, we've not gone onto the back tee yet this season, which puts another 70 yards on this hole, which actually makes this hole very difficult. But from here, it's still a short par 4. It's very tight between the trees, but it's just a little 3-wood down there just to leave myself at my sort of good layup position of around 100, 110 yards. As long as it's a full shot, I'm not too bothered. Whereas off the back tee, it's just all you've got with driver. So we'll just try and... One, before anyone says it. So we'll just try and position this down the fairway. And that is, it's a little bit left, but that's good. Just off the left side of the fairway. But actually, if you were actually on the right hand side of the fairway, you can have a tree that actually blocks you out. So that's in a good place. So the mistake that golfers make is they go to the pro shop, they get their chocolate bar and a drink, and then they'll kind of eat it on the 10th tee, or they'll wait. You may have a halfway house and you'll get to the 10th tee and you'll get something to eat. The golden rule of sports nutrition and making sure that you keep your energy levels topped up, like we've said, which is so important. The golden rule is little and often. The moment you feel hungry, the moment you feel tired, it's too late. We're knackered, we're done. Okay, so by just taking a bite of your energy bar every 2 or 3 holes, remembering to do it just a little bit, not the whole bar, you are just topping up all the time. And that is the key thing. Don't wait for the 10th tee to have something to eat to try and get your energy back up. Okay, so here is what I take out on the golf course with me for every round of golf. I have my energy sachet powder, which I mix in my bottle. Okay, so this has got all of the right stuff for hydration. This has got electrolytes, it's got all kinds of isotonic stuff in it. So that is going to help you obviously stay hydrated on a really hot sunny day. That's really important. So again, with that, little and often, I always just take a sip. Every couple of holes, I try and remember to take a sip of this solution. Okay, I also have 2 energy bars. Again, I take a bite of these on about every 2 holes, every 3 at the most, and try and always time it that I'm eating my last part of this around the sort of like 17th hole. And lastly, which you might be surprised, is I have 2 energy gels in there. Okay, now I'll actually only use one of these. I take one of these with 5 holes to go every time, just to absolutely make sure that I am going to be really energized for the end of the round. Okay, but I do keep the other one just as an emergency gel. So just in case that actually all of a sudden I start to feel really tired, I might not have eaten properly, I might have just got caught up in the round or whatever. As soon as I start to feel any kind of tiredness, I'll take my emergency gel, because these gels get into your bloodstream really quickly and can help you try and get away from feeling really low on energy and fatigue. So now you've seen what I take out on the course with me each time, let me just tell you a little bit about the brand. So I've known the guys at Raw Velo for quite a while. I'm absolutely delighted to say that they've agreed to become a partner brand of the channel. Now I'm going to be announcing a lot more partner brands in the coming weeks, and also what benefit that is going to be to you, my viewers and subscribers. It's all very exciting. That's still to come. But Raw Velo, so a lot of the nutrition companies, energy products, energy brands, they have a lot of sugars, artificial additives, all that kind of stuff, which does a job, but it's not great for you. Whereas Raw Velo is 100% organic. Also, all their packaging is biodegradable. So not only is the product really good for you, it's also good for the environment, but also it gives you all of the energy and the key nutrients that you need to keep your sporting performance at absolutely the best level you can do, and make sure that you don't have a fall off in performance because you're getting tired or fatigued. Okay, 91 yards. So I've got the new ShotScope Pro L2 rangefinder. Lovely bit of kit. Going to be doing a review on it very soon, but also more partner brand news to come very soon, and what it means for you with ShotScope in the future. Okay, got 91 yards, bit of wind into, but I've also got quite a good lie actually. The grass is running with me, so it should come out of here no problem. But I'm going to just go up a club and just hit it nice and easy. I don't want to hit my 58 because it could get up on the wind and just stall and come up way short of the pin. So just down the shaft on this 56 and just bunt it forwards really. That's right at it. Yeah, even that could be a little bit short of the pin, but it's a good shot. So a great example of how losing energy and getting fatigued can actually affect your performance was highlighted in the last episode of Scratch or Bust, where I am filming my competition rounds. Now, in hindsight, I shouldn't have played while I was sick, but I wanted to because I hadn't played golf. I didn't want to miss a Saturday. But it was alarming that once I started to feel tired, like really tired on the back nine, my game just completely fell apart. So there is a great example of what an effect losing energy can have on your performance as a golfer. So it is really important that you do whatever you can to make sure that your energy levels are staying right at the top for the whole 18 holes of your round. Even still with the extra club, we've still come up quite a bit short of the pin here, but it was still a solid shot. So probably just a little bit of left to right in this, I think. Slightly uphill, so I can try and be a little bit more aggressive on it. Break. Oh, a little bit too aggressive. Well, that didn't seem to move much as it came past the hole, so I'm thinking it's got to be straight. My eyes are telling me right to left, but the ball didn't do that, so yeah. Okay, it's a good 4. I'll take it. Okay, So that's it for today's video. I hope you found it interesting. I think golf is a sport that doesn't think about this because it's thought of as not being the most energetic of sports. But mark my words, if you get fatigued, your performance is going to drop. How many times have you heard yourself say, when you hit a bad shot, oh, that was a tired golf swing? There's your proof. And look at me in that last Scratch or Bust episode where, okay, I was ill, but as soon as that fatigue set in, my golf game just completely fell apart. So also, I've put a link in the description for Jason and Duncan at Raw Velo. Amazing brand, lovely people, and they are a partner brand. And I am going to be coming to you soon with ways that you'll be able to support the channel and enjoy benefits and offers from the partner brands. It's all very exciting. All that to come. I'll see you in the next video.